Hey everyone, this is Dawn and welcome back to my channel. So here we are once again with the Junk Journal January 2025 challenge hosted by Meg Journals. You will find her channel linked in the description box below. And we are here for prompt 20, which is tissue. And I gave you a little sneak peek. I found this tissue paper in my desk. I think this was wrapped up in an order, a crafty order, I'm sure, that I had received, and it's been in my desk drawer a long time. And then I also came across this with these cute little kitties, but I'd already started down this path, so not using the cute little kitties. We're sticking with the florals. So let's see. We are going to page 20, which is this one. Let's go ahead and take out our page to make it easier to work with. Okay, this one's going to be glued together. All right, let's set our journal aside. Let's see, what was this one? This one was magazine. All right, so this is our tissue side. So we've got a lot of color and pattern going on with our tissue paper and our background. And I find one of the easiest ways to tone it down is with black and white. So I just tore the paper on an edge, and we're going to make a little pocket with our black and white paper, and I went ahead and inked up the edges with our vintage photo because our whole book has that feel, and we are going to continue that theme to keep it continuous. So I just tore the paper so you can still see the black and white, and then the tissue paper can be here. So let's grab our Fabri-Tac and let's go ahead and glue this down. Now this is kind of, it's going to be thin, so I'm going to keep the glue pretty thin, I think. All right, let's try not to overdo it. I almost thought about using some tape runner, but here we are. Oops. Oh, he's knocking that down. And I've got a little piece here that's just going to wrap around the back. Okay, and hopefully this Fabri-Tac gives us a little time to move our piece around. Yeah, that's pretty good. And there are some folds in it, but I think that's just going to give our piece a little bit of character, but actually it's kind of smoothing out, not shabby. All right, and we do have a little bit of tissue paper sticking around here, so I'm just gonna fold it around the edge. Okay, perfect. And then I've got this little piece over here. We'll do the same. And I think it'll keep, all the edges down rather than it just being a little more, it'll just lay nicer, I think, with wrapping it around. Okay, oh, a little more here on this edge. Should just go right to the back of the tissue paper so I know exactly where I want to glue. Okay, that should do it. That should do the trick. Okay, so this is going to be a pocket. So we're going to want to glue on these three sides. I always got to get my bearings because I never want to close the portion that I shouldn't be closing. So let's go ahead and glue down our three sides. Glad I had that tissue paper at hand. I didn't have to think about this one very hard. A few of them I've known immediately what kind of products I wanted to use or what kind of feeling, so that's been good. It's keeping our brain power busy thinking about what we want to do with all of these prompts, but I've been enjoying it. Okay. Scooch that down just a little bit. And then I think with all the florals going on, I had found this piece, Plant Lady, and I could cut it down, but I really did not want to cover up much of this. And I could tuck it inside, but I just decided this was our inspiration, Plant Lady. So I found a pre-made tag. I think this was Heidi Swap. It was in one of my scrap boxes. I've got a few different scrap boxes, and there's all kinds of pieces and ephemera just tossed in there over the years from all of these, unused in projects along the way. So I found this plant lady. You got to take care of your plants every day. So I found this piece, and I liked the days of the week on it. I think this is a Heidi Swap flower. And if you guys remember a while back, more than a couple of years, maybe a couple of years or so ago, they used to have these great little girls, these little ladies at Hobby Lobby, and I found a few of them in my stash. And I was liking the one with the purple because it brought in some of the purple here. And this is maybe more peaks up here, but the yellow here, I really liked having her. So I decided we're going to go with the girl with the hat and the yellow. She's got some rips in her jeans here. Okay, I'm looking for my vintage photo, and then we're going to go ahead and glue these elements on our tag. Kind of nice and simple to have some ephemera pieces for today's project. Okay, so let's get our placement here going. We've got our little tag, our young lady here, and then we're gonna put this flower right about there. I was looking at a few different ones and butterflies and stuff, but I liked this flower. Okay, let's start with our yellow tag. Of course, I'm using our trusty Fabri-Tac. Okay, let's move our little flower here. Okay, right about there is good. And then we're gonna take, oh, let's see. I guess we need to do our flower next because it's gonna be behind her. Oopsies, I keep dropping that glue. Okay, we're gonna have her right about here. And then let's see, I kind of liked having the flower pointed downward a good bit. Yeah, let's do something right about there. Okay. And then it is time for our plant lady. We'll call her the plant lady. I do not have a green thumb. I do not need anything else to take care of. I have a couple of fake plants on my shelving. That's about as planty as I'm going to get. All right. And then we're going to add her. So cute. She's so cute. I really miss these girls. I was delighted to find a couple of. All right, and then let's see. Let's go ahead and do up our tag top. I do have this. I forget what you call this. You know, where it puts a little paper, you know, around our hole punch here. I think I punched one out earlier because I always end up losing them. But let's see if we can punch one of these out and me not lose it. I always like to dress up a tag, and I usually always put one of these around. I forget, you have to tell. I can't think what the name of this is, but you know. Excuse me. So let us go ahead, and we're going to finish off the little hole here. Okay, probably should have used the art glitter glue for that, little finer tip. But let's finish off this. I've had a couple of comments about people liking the way I do the top of the tags. I like them kind of full up there. And then this one over here has got this beautiful pink, and I've got that too, which would go nice, but I was trying to do something a little different. I had this black. I liked the idea of the black, but I couldn't find another one that I liked, and I kind of liked that floral, but then I was like, meh. And then this, I thought was black, but it's really navy blue, and I don't know. I need it to be black for me to like it because it'll drive me a little bit crazy. I like that idea. I just wanted it to be black and white. And then I used this earlier in this journal, and with her pants being the blue, and there's a little bit of the blue in here, I don't know if I loved the pattern, but I liked the color, so I decided to go this way with our ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and string that through the hole. All right, zhuzh it up a little bit. And then I've got some gold eyelash trim. They used to sell this at Hobby Lobby. They don't anymore. And I still just love some eyelash trim. And I'm going to go ahead and tie this around here. And then you always want, at least in my opinion, you always want something else to tie on top of your eyelash trim, because I feel like it loosens over time. It's got a little stretchy give to it, I think, and then it just loosens up. But I love the sparkle of it. I'm going to double tie that. Okay, and then I've got this gold twine that kind of lends itself to a natural look. And I'm going to double that. Scissors. Trim that, and then we're going to tie the whole thing together, and I'm going to kind of do on the bottom over here and the top over here. And we're going to, of course, double tie this, and that'll keep everything nice and snug. All right, let's cut these two pieces a little more evenly. Our twine, and then our eyelash trim. I think it's a double. Did I cut it through? Yeah, we need to cut that loose, and I think that's short enough where that's okay. And then I'm going to put these two together. Let's see if this will cut this. I want the longer scissor. I'm going to cut this on an angle all the way up. And then, voila. I'm not loving how much that this ribbon, what do you call the word? Fraying. It is fraying. But that's all right. Give it a little more rustic look. So there we have our tag. Okay, we've got her in there, and this yummy ribbon will peek out the top. And then I found some journaling cards in my box of goodies. These are, gosh, remember when the journaling cards were all the rage? I actually, knowing me, will most likely cover the back of these. Too bad they don't say January, huh? I've got a March, a September, and a July. And I really liked the pop of green back here. Gives it something. And then something I was going to do, I don't know if I'm going to use it on this page or not. So I liked these two as well. And I have these girls, their heads. I believe she is still on YouTube. Brooke. Oh goodness. Recreations by Brooke. Recreations by Brooke. I'll find the link to her channel and put her down here. But years ago, she had drawn these, and then I don't have a way to print things out here. I've never done any digital crafting. I tend to do more of the handmaids, but she had drawn these and then had them for sale on her shop. And I just love these girls. And then when I had come across them, it's been a long time since I had seen them, I was like, oh my goodness, yes. I thought they were kind of pretty. They can be plant ladies too. I thought they were kind of pretty on here. So I thought, let's go ahead and, I was actually just thinking, did I want to add a little ink to her before I put her down? I think I'm going to. But keep with the theme, huh? Just a tiniest bit. And then I'm going to add her here. Oh, she's so pretty on there. Recreations by Brooke. I think that's her channel name. Oh, okay. We're going to add a little bit of ink to her as well. And then that sponge is disintegrating over time, but it's still my favorite thing. It's just an artist sponge on a handle, and I've never seen them sold anywhere else. I'm pretty certain it came from a Tuesday morning a long, long time ago. All right, put her over here. Aren't they cute? Very cute. And they kind of work with our other little girl here. Okay, let's add a little more ink around our card. Get carried away. Don't want too much. So I'm going to see if I want to add these in the pocket, or I'm just going to set them aside for right now and maybe tuck them in somewhere else. But well, quite frankly, they can just be added in the back as well. I really like the green popping here, but we can add our young ladies down in here too. Our plant ladies. I'm just going to tuck them down in there because why not? All right, and then I think the last thing to finish this off was a word sticker. I have some Tim Holtz ones, and then I've also got, let's see, this is a Maggie Holmes, and I like this All Things Grow with Love. And then I was looking at, these are really old Reset Girl ones, and there was one called Even the Little Things, and I kind of liked that. Even the Little Things, let's kind of see, and it's in the green. Yeah, let's add a little bit of ink to that. I think I'm going to use this one, Even the Little Things. I was liking the pops of green on here. And then I was trying to find a butterfly that I liked, and I just couldn't. Sometimes I wish, and maybe somebody does and I don't know about it, I really want a nice pack of all different size and colors of butterflies. You know, they put them here and there in the Tim Holtz, and I know they've got the acetate ones, which I tried one of the green acetate ones on here, but I really didn't love it. And then I really don't want to cover up too much of, like, I liked this one kind of, but I didn't want to cover up too much. You know what? Now that I've put that on here, I kind of like that there. Maybe I will add it. And then I've got these little old stickers, which the green ones were always my favorite, and I didn't want to. I don't like the green one on there. You know what? Now that I've added this on here, I'm like, I kind of like that. It gives it a little extra something. That's what I'm going to go with. Listening to me complain about my butterflies, and I'm like, okay, let's go with him. Ink him up just a little bit. And then we're going to glue him on our tissue prompt page. Cannot believe we are up to 20. We are getting there. Yep, I like it. All right, let's go ahead and add our glue. Okay. Even the Little Things. This is the one I kept coming back to, and I was like, I wasn't sure about the orange, but we are going to go with it. We are embracing it. Okay, let's see. Let's grab our journal and put this back together. Okay, so here is our page. Does she go here? Close this one up. Yes, because the last one was our bubbles. I really liked our bubbles. Okay. Here is our completed page, and we have our fun little tag. And I do have my Instagram linked in the description box below if anyone wanted to take a closer look at each page as we've been going along. All right, thank you guys so much. Would love it if you like, comment, subscribe. Definitely helps out my channel. I appreciate you guys so much, and we will see you in the next one.